welcome to Hayridge Model Rail. I'm Alan, and in this video I'm going to make a start on the design of the signal gantry for the station area from cardboard. Let's see how I get on. So I have here the parts which will form the signal gantry that I've been working on. We have the upright post, which once I ungroup, we have two sections at 4.5mm and two sections at 2.5, which once glued together will form the base or the pillar, and give us hopefully enough room for any wiring we need. So they will form our upright. Just below we have a section which is 5mm by just under 68mm, and that is going to form the platform section just above the signals and the actual gantry. And I've used, as you can see just to the left, the red square is my template which I've laid across so that the platform goes across either side, creating space for a signal head on the left hand side and then another one on the right hand side of the pillar. Below the red square is the layout for the bracing for the gantry. The small gap in the middle of the two sections of bracing, that is where the upright pillar will sit. The purple squares are, the longer one is the outside casing for the cage for the signal head, and the shorter dumpier one on the left hand side of the two purples, that is the top section for the casing. And to the right is the gantry bracing, which I've then cut out or I've arranged it so that it's cut out into sections, along with the, so you've got the left hand side and the right hand side, along with cross members to do the underside to create a box section for the gantry all the way around. I've also done the cutouts for the signal heads, or a signal head, and I've also done a mesh version, but having done some test cuts with the Cricut machine, unfortunately this cut is so small and so fine that it's not really feasible to cut it out with a machine. So this is going to be printed and then cut out by hand. I've used Gemini on Google as a AI reference, asking for suggestions on the best way to do this, and it's come back with it is possible, feasibly, to do it with 1mm card and 1/2mm card, using super glue as an agent to harden the card, creating a more plastic-like finish, so it's a lot stronger. So I'm going to try going down that route and see how it goes. I've got some fine lace mesh which I bought from Hobbycraft. I'm going to use that to lay down as the meshing for the signal heads, so that hopefully that will convey that over on the model. But everything here is tiny, it's N-gauge, so everything is very small and everything is very delicate, so it's going to be a slow process, and it may not work. I'm working with card. I like to work with card, but it's not necessarily going to come out. I have built a gantry out of card in the past, but it was a lot more chunky than what I'm trying to achieve here. So this is all the sections in the grey, this side, that will make up the gantry and one signal head, or casing for one signal head. I will need to print out another one to complete that, but obviously first of all I want to make sure that everything fits together and I've got enough strength that it won't tip or warp once it's fitted in place. So the next thing to do will be to print it out onto sticky label, cut out the 1mm card section and stick that onto 1mm card, and then stick the 1/2mm card onto that section. So basically the top grey block is 1mm card, and everything in this bottom section, which hopefully I've highlighted, yep, in the bottom section, that will all be 1/2mm card, and then fitted together and then strengthened hopefully with super glue. So that's my thoughts and that's my thinking, and we'll see how we get on from there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.